Okay guys, I'm going to do some friction fire. I will be doing the Bowdrill. Alright, and I've just set up a drill and a hearth board. Alright, the hearth board I've chosen is coastal hibiscus. I did have a little bit of xanthoria or grass tree, which is this one. For another hearth board it kept failing, so I've decided to switch to this timber, which is coastal hibiscus from the hibiscus family. The drill I'm using is grass tree. Okay, the Latin name is xanthoria, and this is how the flower stem is sent up from the actual plant. It's round, alright, which is awesome for this method of fire lighting. Here's a example here, or probably half of a flower stem. Okay, and when we use the grass tree for a hearth board, we just split it, we just baton it in half. Alright, I did have one piece, it wasn't working very well, so I've switched out to coastal hibiscus for the hearth board. Alright, so I'm in a hurry to get this going because the mozzies are starting to get a little bit bad. I want to get some fire going. Before I begin, I will explain what I'm using for the bird's nest. Okay, this fluffy material here, this brown stuff, it's actually just the stringy bark separated. Alright, we separate the fibres. Stringy bark is from the eucalyptus family. It makes awesome cordage too, actually. So you just separate the fibres. It's a little bit tough, but this is what it ends up looking like. Nice and fine. I've got a little piece of an Australian fungus called Laetoporus portentosus, which is a true tinder fungus, and a tiny little bit of typha or cattails, bulrush. Okay, to just spread that coal when I drop my coal into this bird's nest. Okay, so my bird's nest is ready. I'll put that knife out the way. And get this coal happening so we can get rid of the mosquitoes. I have bedded this in before I started recording just to speed things up. So you can see the smoke happening. It starts to stick. I'm going to push through and try and make as much dust and coal as I can, just to help with fire in the bird's nest. Alright, so I'm going to bring the whole lot in front of the camera. I'll turn it that way actually, so you can see what's happening. The coal is consolidating. Alright, and we've got a little bit of dust. I think you can see that. I'm going to pop that into my bird's nest. Just pop some of that dust back onto it. Here we go. So once that hits the tinder fungus, it's not going to go out. Laetoporus portentosus is very similar to Foms fomentarius in Europe and in North America. It's a true tinder fungus, so it takes a spark easy. So we'll just let that heat go up through there. We don't want to blow too hard because you have moisture in your breath when you do blow into these birds' nests. You can see when the blue smoke, I don't know whether you can see it, blue smoke will turn to mustard colour, and you know you're about to get flame then. There we go. That's how easy it is to do primitive fire. Right. So, I've got a few different sticks, etc. Actually, I might chuck this back onto here. Oh, that's nice and hot. Onto the Melaleuca bark, the paper bark. To catch. I should have prepped some of the, some more tinder, etc. I'm just using all of the material that's around here. Paper bark, etc. Everything is a little bit moist. There we go. Put some more on. Very, very moist this time of year. Okay, good stuff. Might just put a little bit more stringy bark on that fire. At least this smoke's going to get rid of the mosquitoes. Yeah, this is what I want, get rid of the mosquitoes. Let's smoke them all out. Okay, so it's not a bad set, this one. So we've got Xanthorrhea or grass tree on coastal hibiscus.